All right? So we got to be careful with the exponents. Let's try this next one. If I plug in negative 1, what is negative 1 times negative 1? Positive 1. So I have positive 1 minus 2. What is positive 1 minus 2? Negative 1. What's my second solution then? Negative 1 comma negative 1. Now if I plug in 0, what is 0 times 0? Just 0, exactly. And 0 minus 2 gives me, what would it give me? 0 minus 2? Negative 2, good. So now I've got my third solution, 0 comma negative 2. What am I going to plug in now? Positive 1. What is 1 squared? Is that 1 times 2? That gives me 2, right? No, 1 times 1. That gives me 1. And 1 minus 2 is negative 1. 1 comma negative 1. And if I plug in 2, what's 2 squared? 4. And what's 4 minus 2? 2. Hopefully this is clicking with you guys a little bit. Now take a look at my outputs for a second. What do you notice about my outputs? What stands out? My purple numbers here. There's a repeating. I've got a 2 and a 2. I've got a negative 1 and a negative 1. Is that allowed? Am I allowed to have that? No?
Yeah, you can have that.
Yeah, I can have that. What can I not have repeating?
A different output.
The inputs. The inputs cannot be repeating. Are any of these inputs repeating? No. So this is still a function. It's just going to be a nonlinear function. So this is kind of our first introduction to these. This one is going to look something like this. Right? You guys remember what I said this is called? Yeah, you remember?
Smiley face?
No. A U? No. Starts with a P. Proportional? No. Go ahead and write it. Parabola? Yeah, pretty much. It's pronounced a parabola. Everybody say parabola.
What the heck is that?
Parabola sounds better. You can call it a parabola. I am not going to care. Let's finish this first, Johnny. Parabola, parabola, whatever you want to call it, that's what it is. So whenever I have an exponent of 2 in my equation, I'm going to end up with a shape like this, a little U-shaped graph. Okay, we'll talk about graphing that next week. We're not going to worry about that right now. For now, we're just focusing on repeating this process 4 times or 5 times to get my outputs based on the inputs. All right. Any questions I can answer about that? Give me a quick show of thumbs. How are we feeling about this? Thumbs up. Sounds easy. And your seat is fine, yeah.